The size of the perfect penalty come down to two things. If you're mentally in good shape, it's virtually about placement. What we've done in our research at Bath is to define what we call the goalie's diving envelope. It's about the maximum reach he can make diving in any direction to make a fingertip save. If you can place the ball outside of his diving envelope, you should be successful almost 100% of the time. We call this limit the diving envelope, which is about as far as a goalie can reach in a full-blooded dive. We call the area outside of the diving envelope the unsavable zone. Our research shows that just over 80% of shots played into this area succeed. If you want to practice penalties, you have to do it committedly. What you can't do is just have a general fun kickabout at any part of a training session. You should be practicing penalties seriously after hard training sessions to replicate 120 minutes of hard football. And then I see no reason why coaches should not be defining the optimum placement for a penalty kick in a goal. Left-hand side, right-hand side, doesn't matter which. But they should be consciously coaching players to pick preferred positions relative to the diving envelope. Well, if you go by what we've seen as stats from previous years, you can't see Germany making a mess of it. You can't see Argentina making a mess of it. I mean, sadly, England won't be put to the test. But down there with England with a really poor performance was the Netherlands last time I looked at the stats. Now, I believe things have moved on. I just cannot think that anyone will be so casual about penalties as to destroy their chances of progressing at the knockout stages. And the argument goes that your less experienced players are more susceptible to nerves, anxiety, reduction of technique when their turn comes. So if you expose them to the penalty earlier, you minimize the period at which they have to wait and become more and more anxious effectively. So less experience first, more experience last, produces a better result on average.
Technique on the day was to place the ball on the right foot and go to my right. Just felt at the end, if I saw the keeper going early, I could always adjust my foot and put it in the other corner if needed.
I actually picked a spot that I was going to try and hit it to. Fortunately for me, it was spot on. Most of the time I don't actually, but in this occasion I did because of probably the importance of the occasion.
When the player's walking up, I'll have the ball in my hands before, so then they'll have to come to get it off me. So then, as they're walking back, I'll step out a little bit, so then ref has to tell me to step on my line, just get into the players' heads.